Don't lay a finger on them. God is going to take care of them justly because he saw everything, and boy, is he unpleased. There may have been some things that just took place recently in your life where someone tried to make you force your hand. Don't lay a finger on them. Don't get into any situations. I don't know who this is for, but it may come a time where someone may try you. And if you watch this channel, I already know you've got a lot to lose. When you have a lot to lose, unfortunately, you will encounter those who have nothing to lose. Damn it. They will have nothing to lose. And when they have nothing to lose, unfortunately, some of the biggest losers are people who have nothing to lose. Their life has no meaning. Life has no value to them. But this 3D physical serpentine program matrix reality. I know you want to take care of things on your own. And I know you may be prompted to feel that way. And by all means, if somebody puts hands on you, you put hands on somebody back. Mama said, knock you out. Damn it. Mama said, knock you out. I gotta knock you out. But if they don't put their hands on you, that's not called for. All right. Don't allow someone to make you force your hand. Don't allow them to push your buttons like that. They say something, they do something, they get up in your face. You might have to push them away from you, or you may have to do what's best. Even though it's hard, you may have to walk away. Keep your head on the swivel as you do it. Don't just walk away and just think somebody may just stand there. Walk. Maybe you got to back up and then walk away. But remove yourself from that situation because God is going to handle it. He's going to take care of it. There's nothing that you need to do. No matter how mad you are, no matter how upset you get, no matter how frustrated they make you, don't give in to this person and their antics. Of course, they're trying to antagonize you. You've got something going on for yourself. You've got the whole world at your fingertips. You can become whatever you want. You have the ability to believe you can become whatever you want. They may call you crazy, and they're right to a certain extent. Just like 50 Cent said, you're crazy enough to get what you want. 50 Cent read books. He's a reader. He did all that street stuff as an antic. That's who he is, but he's also smart and very intelligent. How you think he got a whole studios now? Ain't have to no Tyler Perry, no Diddy. Got a whole studio now, No dress, no stress, none of that. He's just doing his best. Don't lay a finger on them people. Somebody rubs you the wrong way or something happens to where you end up feeling some type of way, just leave it at that. You feel some type of way. Don't make the situation worse for yourself or for somebody else. If you have to defend yourself, of course, by all any means necessary, defend yourself. Make sure you get to come home alive, well, like you left. But don't allow people to push you to that point of being tricked into being the aggressor, being the first person to retaliate, or being the first person to make a move. People will get you in so much trouble, have you thinking that it was the right thing to do because you felt it was the right thing to do, but afterwards you're the one that's going to be screwed if it doesn't turn out in your favor. And today people really want to stick something on you. They could really destroy you if they want to, and some of them actually want to. So don't fall into the trap. They would want nothing more but to see you in a situation that's not good for you, one that makes you feel bad, takes time out of your life, lowers your spirit, puts you down in the dumps, ruins your life for that time period, they would love that. So why do that to yourself when God is there to take care of that situation? Vengeance is his. It belongs to him. We got to get that through our thick skull. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. I don't have to do nothing to them unless they try to physically put their hands on me. Then I will physically remove them off of me, as everybody should. But God's going to take care of them. Don't worry about it. Wish them the best. Pray for them. Bless them in your mind. Because when you bless people in your mind, it separates you from all the bad feelings that you have towards them. When you're able to bless people in your mind, it allows you to fully let go of them. And if you haven't or can't yet, it will allow you to practice how to let go of them by sending out good to them. Sooner or later, you'll send so much good out to a person to where you won't even feel negative towards them no more for what they did. You won't care about what they did. You'll get over what they did. It won't even matter to you because you'll be looking forward and focused on the life that you have right now. God saw everything. He always does, all right? Why do you think you feel prompted to act the way you do? Because God sees everything. That's why you have to be on the up and up and be as best as you could possibly be to other people. You don't want him to be unpleased with you because he could be unpleased with us just like he's unpleased with others. But we work towards staying in favor with him and pleasing him. We're supposed to be working towards that. All right? Don't give in to what they want. Don't give in to what other people want. They want you to get involved with them and get into it with them and argue with them and go back and forth with them. They want all that. You have to learn how to stay calm in situations, how to not get tricked into arguing. They're going to say some things that may get to you. They're going to say some things that may try to get a response out of you, that may trigger you. All right, this is if you are triggered easily, or if you're triggered by them or what they say, it's best to just get away from them and remove yourself from the situation. That's the best thing to do. There's no fault in that. You're not weak for that. You're not a punk for that. You're quite real for that. Real worthy of respect. People could say whatever they want. Oh, I wouldn't let nobody talk to me like that. People just want to see something happen. Screw people. They want first seat, front row seat tickets. They want front row seat tickets to the Rumble. They want to be able to see somebody get hurt or be able to talk about it later. It's like, going to a football game or something for them. Oh, did you see somebody hit the other dude? Yeah, I did. Whoa. Sometimes that's just normal, natural stuff. But, if you're antagonizing somebody to do that, you're not a man. Men don't do that. Men try to qualm the situation. Men try to, quell the situation. All right, real people try to quell the situation. That's what a man's supposed to do. Some people aren't real men. They're operating out of unmanly version of themselves and saying it's something wrong with you because you're not acting like them. You would if you had to, but to unnecessarily get all hyped up for that, it's no reason. You don't have to try to intimidate anybody. You don't need anybody to be scared of you. And if they have to, they better be prepared to be. Because there's no reason for all that. In all honesty, it's nothing to prove to nobody. You don't have anything to prove to them. You don't have to show them that you're who you say you are to them. You don't need them to think you're somebody. You know, that's why you have phrases like mess around and find out. Some people end up messing around and they end up finding out. So they'll find out if they mess around. You know, they'll find out. So let God handle that. All right. I know, yeah, I know, yeah. I know that made you feel good. Let God handle that. If they mess around, they'll find out. You don't have to say anything, prove anything, go back and forth with them, argue with them. There's nothing that you have to do. Be the bigger person and just let them just go off and ramble and blow off all that steam. You're supposed to be the person that is talking them through it and getting them to go off and just leave you alone. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If there is any talking to be done, you want to talk them down and talk them out of whatever state it is that they're in. So that way they could just get up out your face, first of all, because you don't want them there. Or just you don't want to have to deal with any situation like that in the first place. So let God be unpleased with them. You pray for them. You wish them the best. Send some positive energy their way. They pop in your mind. Bless them. You think about them. Bless them. Bless everybody you think about. Bless everybody you see silently to yourself. That way you won't have any negative attachments, all right, to people out here that have done you any kind of wrong or did something petty or something they shouldn't have done. You won't have to feel that if you let go of it by sending good their way. And when you that's why it's good to repay them good for evil. Give they do evil, don't do evil back, because it's gonna bridge a gap and connect to you, and their spirit is gonna be able to hop into your spirit. That negativity is going to be able to affect you. There's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. You know yourself. Let people think what they want. Let people be whoever they need to be. Put on whatever act they need to put on. Put on whatever show they need to put on. Don't be swayed by that. Stay in control of yourself. And already have a move prepared in your mind if you have to make one. Try to talk to this cat. If it don't work out, and if it goes any further than that, I'll just have to do what I have to do. But we're going to try to avoid that. So you have to try to avoid those things. All right. You definitely want to avoid getting into anything physical. Those are safe for situations to when you have to. It's better to just be peaceful and to just go off and handle the situation in a way to where they can go their way and you can go your way. That's how a man handles a situation. That's how men handle situations. It's little. It's the small-minded people that want to see the giants fall. You're a giant. They want to see you fall is because they think small and they see you standing tall. All right. Let God deal with those people. Don't send anything negative out. Don't feel any way towards them. Just slowly let what they did fade away. Focus on something better. Focus on what were you doing before they bothered you? Enjoying your day. having a positive day. Possibly you was counting some blessings, might have been counting some money. Do something that'll make you feel good. Check your bank account, that'll make you feel good. And if not, affirm some statements about it that will, and speak some positivity over it. See, we're taking our mind off of what they want it to be on, which is negativity, because that's all they're on. The only time they're on, you check, what time is it? -o'clock. That's the only time they're on. Especially when it comes to being in your presence, because you're causing them to feel some type of way. All right. So when you're around people and they're hiding how they truly feel, it's only going to be a certain amount of time before it gets revealed. When you're around people and they're hiding how they truly feel, it's only a matter of time before it gets revealed. So God sees it all. Them trying to manipulate, them trying to play games, everything that wasn't right, and nobody is perfect. But just because nobody's perfect doesn't mean you stay in harm's way. Nobody's perfect. Well, I'm not going to, this driver's not perfect, but I'm not going to stand in front of this car and stand in the middle of the road and let anything happen to me that I wouldn't want to. The stove is hot and the person who turned it on isn't perfect, but I'm not going to lean against it and touch it because I just saw it turned on. Even though I was leaning on it a second ago, I'm not going to touch it anymore. All right. So God will take care of them righteously, all right, and justly, because he's unpleased with people when their acts are that way. When people behave that way, God's not pleased. When you do things that God's not pleased with, you have to deal with the consequences. Sometimes it however he deals with that, however his wrath takes part in that, we feel the repercussions for our actions, for the things that we do. And that's why it's best to be on the up and up and just do what you got to do and stay out the way, man. You don't have to be corny. You don't have to be, somebody that you're uncomfortable being. All you got to do is stay out the way and be a positive person and abide by the golden rule. If they ain't doing it to me, I ain't gonna do it to them. It's real simple stuff. That's how, but the thing is, the demons are childish. It's a childish like spirit. A reprobate mind. I'm having a time trying to say that word, but a reprobate. All right now, a reprobate minded individual. Reprobates, people who refuse to change, people who think everything's cool with what they're above correction. You correct a wise man, he'll praise you and be thankful. You correct all right now, correct a wicked person and they'll hate you. Why you think there ain't nothing wrong with me? Oh, I didn't ask for all that. That's that demon though. You don't have to ask for it. It's gonna come out. Who corrected me? You correct a wise person, they're gonna think about it. Even if they get upset at you, they're gonna go home and think about it. And if you were right, they're gonna apologize to you. Hey, you was right, Don't lay a finger on them. If you do, you're selling yourself short. You're throwing away your blessing. All right, they're mad at you because you got something going on. Obviously, you're big. You're a big thing. All right, you're working towards doing something with your life. People that don't know what they want to do, have anything to do, they get jealous of that. They feel some type of way about that. It hurts them almost. What am I going to do with my time? What am I going to do with my life? What am I going to become? It's very powerful for a person to know those things. You do. You have an internal focus. Most people don't. They don't know what they want to do. You have things that you want to do, so focus on the things that you want to do. Keep your mind on your grind. Keep your mind on your grind. Don't worry about them. They're trying to make you worry about them, and they're trying to make you worried about them. Future events. Oh, what might happen with them next? How are they going to try to get me next? God's going to get them before they get you, trust. He's going to remove them, put them somewhere away from you, and you somewhere away from them. Everybody's going to be all right. They'll be away from you, hopefully repenting, and you'll be away from them, repenting too, and, asking for guidance and deliverance and for help and all the positive things you need to, you see fit for yourself. But it is what it is. People are going to act a certain way when they feel some type of way. People are going to act a certain type of way when they feel some type of way, and it's life. They feel that we have to deal with their attitudes because of the gifts that we've been granted and the position that we've been handed in life. Deal with it. They have to deal with us and who we are, so we have to deal with them and who they are, even though we're somebody that they love to hate. Don't make them someone that you hate to love. All right, because they will destroy that love in you if you let them. And that love for them is just not sending out any negativity to them, not hating them, not wanting to see them do bad. Don't I know how it feels to want to see people do bad that have done you wrong. Don't want to see anything bad happen to them. Bless them, because it will eliminate the negative energy that you have left over that you've been holding on to, and you'll be more at peace. You'll be able to feel good again. You'll be able to let go of a lot of stress, won't be as tense, and you'll feel lighter. When people are doing things to try to get you upset, you have to learn how to chill. Like, people say chill, but some people may not know what that means or how to do it. All right, this may sound foolish or whatever, but maybe I discovered a deeper meaning to it because I meditate and I get into transcending states. All right, whatever, transcendental, whatever. I don't know how to, some one of them type of states. All right, whatever state you in, holla at me. All right, some type of state. All right, you're able to ascend to higher states of mind, of consciousness. So get into like a meditative state where you're relaxed. You'll get you will acquire a level of control over your energy to where you can just push. And this is what I think people mean when they say let it roll off your back. You could just push the negative energy away from you and let your original feelings of peace and calmness just flow back in. All right, it's just like the ocean. They tried to, your peace went on out, but just, let your peace come back on in. And what you focus your mind on plays a huge part in that. So even if you do want to harm them, if you're not around them and you're thinking that, oh, this person, this and this person, that's taking time away from you. That's taking peace away from you. That's taking more time you could be connecting with God away from you, setting yourself up for future blessings, speaking good things. All right. All that's being taken from you by focusing on what the devil wants you to focus on. What this person did, what they said, how you feel about it, staying stuck in that. You want to be able to feel good. You want to be able to eliminate that and be able to turn your mind off of that and turn it on to what it's supposed to be on. Because what you focus on will flow to you, and you'll start to see it. And you'll start to be like, you know what? Nah, man, I'm hell with that. I'm not focusing on that madness. That's them. That's their problem. They got to deal with that. I'm keeping my mind over here in the Garden of Eden. I'm not going to fall because of the serpent. All right. Don't allow them to make you fall. everybody's in heaven in their own mind until the devil comes along and tries to, make things bad for you or make you feel different. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.